Militello. I'm a lighting designer and lighting artist and educator. It's a very long journey, but essentially I started working when I was a teenager, volunteering in local theaters, watching touring acts come through, fell in love with the theater, with the stage, and with light especially, and what light could do, and took off from there. Worked in clubs doing lighting for bands so I could, get my chops in and learn how to use light expressively. Did a lot of different plays in New York and went to Broadway in New York City, then got swept away by Walt Disney Imagineering, went to do theme park lighting and designed rides and attractions for Disney and Universal, then started my own company, then went on, started doing large concert touring, stadiums, international tours for people like Robert Plant, Leonard Cohen, and then started my own architectural firm. I do hospitality, facades, etc. You name it, I light it. And I also now am a teacher, and I head the lighting programs at Cal Arts, which is the California Institute of the Arts in Los Angeles. Specifically, necessarily, there's one favorite, which is the new 42nd Street studio building in Times Square, which was the first time that I had the opportunity to make a building be a performer. So that building is a live dance, watercolor painting, reflecting the nature of the performing arts that goes on inside the building. And it was the first time that I was able to use theatrical control on a building and make that building dance. Color Kinetics was involved in that project as well. We can't get away from the fact that lighting for architecture, and especially for buildings, takes power and resources. Dark skies, sustainability are all subjects that I want to take responsibility in my work for, so I do the best I can while providing light for communities. So in addition to trying to keep my power consumption down, trying to make sure that I'm respecting that community, I'm respecting the sky as much as possible. Just because you can light something doesn't mean you should. Just because you can use color and it can change doesn't mean you need to. So, what are the reasons and what's our impetus for doing this? And we need to do it out of respect and responsibility. Less power, more solar-powered enabled lights. I want solar energy to be able to power some of these big things that we're doing. I think that's what it is. It's being more responsible in terms of the energy consumption. But in terms of artistically, we have so much ability to do unlimited amount of things now creatively. When we added color changing, now we added movement. Now things are flying, they're on drones. What more? It's like, so I think at this point, it's like, all right, we've got everything now, how to make this work and keep respect for the planet and keep an eye on what we're doing with it. I'm not sure yet. I don't want AI making creative choices. There's been talk of, who creates better, AI or humans? It's like, well, I think people do it better. Not to say in the future. I would hate for computers to take away our ability to use our brains creatively. And they say, there's a lot of arguments on that. We can go a long way with these conversations because there's AI supporters, there's people really against it. I'm not sure where I am because the verdict is out with me on how far we should go or not, or what happens to it. I don't want my brain to be obsolete in terms of creating shade and color. And is it a verbal prompt? I don't want to verbally prompt something all the time. I want to be able to create. I want tangible materials in my hands that I work with. I want controls in my own hands that I get to work with, not prompting a computer. So the verdict is out for me.